It was one of those, let's say, amateur cards you can find across town from time to time. Great fights, never know if you're gonna see something special. Right, so yeah, this kid caught my eye because his eye was all busted up.
Oh, Aldo 개쩔어.
Well, it was a total mismatch. It was obvious that the opponent was way more experienced. This kid took a beating for 2 rounds. Okay, probably both 10-8s. They could have stopped the fight easy, but the bell sounds to start the 3rd round, and this kid is still coming forward. He's still fighting, as if he thought that maybe he had a chance. There was no chance.
야, 가겠습니다. 뭐야. 우와, 뭔데, 임마. 우와. 와, 이거 의미가 있다. 와, 이거 뭐, 다 자기 없는데? 막아. 와, 쉣!
No surprise, kid loses the fight.
이게 뭐야?
This isn't one of those stories where you find someone amazing out in the middle of nowhere just knocking people out. No.
씨, 명색이 조제 알도인데.
Like I'd never seen, so I reached out.
이거 실제 알도하고 똑같습니다. 알도 원래 뭐 경기장에서 정면 안 쳐다보고 바닥 쳐다보지 않습니까? 맞죠? 66kg에 키가 내가 더 우세하고 나이가 내가 많네. 34살이네. 이 새끼. 내가 좀 깝죽깝죽대네.
12 wins, 6 losses. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. The Destroyer! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, making his UFC debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds, fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil.
José.
And when the action begins,
Hello.
referee in charge.
referee.
Herb Dean, our 3rd man in the octagon for this one.
Ready.
제발. 힘 다 빼고 있네. 어떡해.
Alright, so here we go, round 1. This is his UFC debut. So finally getting to the big show. He strung together a long winning streak on the regional circuit. A lot of people thought maybe this UFC debut would have come last year. Let bygones be bygones. Here it is. We'll see what he can do.
And you learn a lot about these prospects when they're put in positions that they're not normally put in inside of the octagon. You can do them in practice, but there's a big difference when you experience it inside the UFC.
Shades of the Hall of Famer Randy Couture with the dirty boxing here, and I know you can speak to a lot of the little movements and spaces that he has obviously...
Oh! What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. Go finish this fight.
Some real power shots here. Oh, significant strike attempt there. Goes to the spinning kick, but he misses.
No.
Call on the fight stats here, unofficially 49 total strikes and counting have now landed for the king of Rio, José Aldo. Oh, beautiful jab there. It's one thing.
He didn't like that.
Right there, his opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. This dude needs to grab. He needs to wrestle. He has to do something. He cannot take another shot like that.
Well, he has stayed busy and he has stayed accurate. Nice combination.
Very accurate, a lot of activity in the hand.
Oh, that's the biggest shot of the fight thus far.
이는 내가 꼭 레그킥으로 이 새끼야 조지알드로 울러보는 새끼야. 내가 무조건 레그킥이다 이 새끼야. 일라 와 여기 위비
Mission accomplished so far.
When you can land that many leg kicks, you start to affect the movement. You start to affect the hands changes when you're blasting someone over and over and over.
와우. 까부지 마.
big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Minute and a half to go. Oh! Oh!
아무도. 아, 장훈님 어서오십시오. 반갑습니다. 아, 레그킥으로 못 이겼다.
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure
첫판
the opponent really
레그킥으로.
saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here.
야, 와우. 오우, 쉣. 나이스,
Well, what a
조지알도.
moment for this fighter here tonight. A massive knockout on the sport's biggest stage. Seminal moment for that fighter tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's going to stop to this contest at 3 minutes.
그래, 니 까불 때가 봤다,
36
새끼야.
seconds of the very first
여기 깝죽대는 거래.
round. Declaring the winner by knockout, José.
10년 동안 내가 왕위를 잡겠다.
And there is the man of the moment, and what
이놈 새끼들.
a moment this must be like for a professional athlete. All right, coming up next, a UFC featherweight division fight.
이만 나이가 좀 있죠. 일단은 칩사고 스킵. 아, 지랄. 야, 간다. 기다려.
So he won his UFC debut by knockout, so you gotta think the confidence is sky high as he tries to move to 2-0 in the big show here tonight. No nerves whatsoever when he made the UFC debut, and the results really spoke to that. So now, a little... Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down the...
이겼다. 뭔데?
Yes, sir, it goes into the books as a first round
UFC 42승이라더만.
near perfect execution.
별것도 아니네.
The technique was absolutely gorgeous, and again, when you catch a guy early, maybe you're getting him cold before he's had a chance to work up a sweat or even get into the fight a little bit. Those strikes can have a bigger effect, and it certainly did here tonight.
별것도 아니게.
And there he is, all smiles. What a huge knockout he turned in here tonight. That is one they'll be talking
얼굴 많이 안
about for
다쳤다
some time.
대신에 내가 안 다치게 때렸다. 안 그래서 니뭐 저 터졌어. 나 한 게임 더 때릴 수 있겠는데. 알도. 야오.
Oh, there he is after a huge knockout win tonight. You going to the after party or what? Coming up next, it's a UFC featherweight division fight.
뒤졌어, 이 새끼야. 별것도 아닌 게 자꾸 깝치면 안 되죠.
Alright, so another big spot for this high-level wrestler.
야, 무패 좀 무패.
The opposition knows what's coming, but more often than not in the UFC, they've been unable to stop.
It's because since
현재
a little boy,
24승
he
무패.
spent his life on the wrestling mat. And even though you
이만 내가
start to
대우를 좀
prepare
해준다.
for it late, you cannot match
글래플러
his ability to
24승.
train, his ability to focus. The idea that once he gets a hold of you,
글래플러구나,
it
예.
only ends with him in top position. It does not matter
일단은
if he has to
디펜스를
get
좀
a high
잘하겠습니다.
crotch. It does not matter
글래플러니까.
if he needs to get a single leg or a double leg. The purpose is
이게 디펜스가 R2, L2를 동시에 누르면 그 테이크다운 디펜스 들어가더라고.
throws and takedowns and trips in his arsenal, and he'll try to put them to good use in this matchup here tonight.
아, 너무 빡시게 싸워도 문제가 되는구나, 이게. 넘기겠습니다. 갑니다.
Alright, so here he is ready for round one. This man is all the rage given what he did his last time out. It was a win by clutch knockout. Oh!
글래플링 가면 안 돼, 글래플링 가면 안 돼, 마이야나.
he's hurt bad.
His opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as we've ever seen.
아니, 얘 뭐야?
Holy smokes!
Yeah, Yeah, we're just getting going, and now the fight's over, but excellent striking technique to land that shot and ultimately finish the fight here in the first. You've heard us say it before, but sometimes when you catch a guy cold before he's had a chance to get going in the fight, it can have a bigger effect. It certainly did here tonight.
뭐라? Oh shit.
Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
얼굴에 한 대도 안 맞았나?
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop to this contest at 50 seconds of the very first
아이고 눈티 반티 됐구나
round.
너.
The winner by knockout, José
알도 주니오르. 진짜.
Coming up next, it's a UFC featherweight division fight.
야 스탯을 봐야 되나? 필요 없죠. 그냥 갑시다. 스탯 같은 소리 하고 있다. 오케이.
All right, here we go with round one. His knockout streak really has been the stuff of legend, knocking out contenders left and right. On his last three, all of them by flush knockout. Shades of Vitor Belfort back in 2013. We'll see if he can keep it going here tonight. Oh, really using his reach advantage there as he lands the punch, DC. Timing his shots nicely here, champ. All right, so there's the early takedown. He told us on Thursday he didn't necessarily see the victory if he couldn't get takedowns. That is certainly a good sign.
Right away, he got the takedown. I don't believe they could have imagined that it would work so well so early. Great job.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles. Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. Oh, and there he goes.
Oh, he's hurt.
Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom. And if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
서브미션 갑시다. 안 봐.
He's attack armbar now. You got to recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you got to move him off, and you got to cover. You can't be off to an angle.
1라운드 안 박아자. 1라운드 안 박아자. 1라운드 안 봐. 그렇지. 택. 1라운드 안 봐. 나이스. 이래 문자. 서브 미션에도 이력이 있다는 거죠, 제가.
Watch how slowly he approaches the submission though. He never rushes. He takes his time, but it's his trickiness.
초크도 한번 사용해야 되는데.
To trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them in danger and finishing fights.
까불고 있어, 어디서 새끼들이.
All right, the decision is inside the octagon. We send it to the veteran voice. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliata has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 2 seconds of the very first round. For the winner by submission,
José Junior.
Well, the celebration. All right, coming up next, a
천호구서
UFC
나가는 거 괜찮을 것
featherweight
같아.
division
기술이
fight.
여러 가지 없어도 그냥 바로 취소. Ready? 내가 1인자다 임마. 가자.
All right, ready to go for round one, and to the surprise of some, he won his last fight by submission. Whoa! Oh!
Those are no.
아 너무 괜찮은데 뒤로 빠져.
Is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem with the opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his
Leg
opponent
kick.
to get up, and when he does, he creates
leg kick.
space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
Both guys throwing
저기
potential fight
봐주 이
energy
새끼
here.
봐주니까 까부고 있네.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to
까부고
press
있네.
him. He's got to go chase that finish down now. He went high on that one.
Oh, big knee to the body. How'd he get that one home? Beautiful diving strike lands. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound. Oh, now trying to isolate him on DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle.
안 봐. 풀려. 안 봐. 넌 뒤지게 맞아야 돼.
Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
I mean, how many can he take? Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Aldo. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Oh, reversal here, DC.
What a way to switch the position. Fantastic movement by the
Aldo's
bottom
looking for
fighter.
an armbar here. He is no one-trick pony.
앉아. 풀어줘. 얘는 두들겨 패야 돼.
And he's out.
일어나게.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. 36 total strikes and counting him. Now landed for the King of Rio, Jose Aldo. Oh!
He's in trouble.
일어나.
He's hurt bad.
Oh, he might be out. Whoa!
레그 킥.
Every time these guys come together, man, you just hear the punches and
레그
everything
킥.
landing.
레그 킥. 레그 킥.
Very
내려와.
All right, single collar tie now. And both guys really throwing with authority. Oh, and he lands another leg kick there. He's already landed several in this round, and the damage is really starting to... Oh! And just like that, the fight is over!
오케이. 씨. 야, 이씨. 레그 킥으로.
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him.
저절로
But for the
트레이드마크.
winner, this is certainly
내가
exactly
낸데.
what he was looking for here tonight.
좀 많이 맞았다,
Oh, we'll take a
이거.
look back at the highlights. You know we're going to find that nasty head kick somewhere in this highlight rip. Just an incredible result for him here tonight.
오,
Very
씨.
nice head kick.
All right, here now Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
넘깁시다. 자, 이 정도 되면 UFC 랭크가 됐다고.
All right, coming up next, a UFC featherweight division fight.
마지막 경기 가봅시다. 이번에는 서브미션으로 이긴다 했죠. 모르겠다. 일단 해보고 이번에 좀 다 보겠습니다.
All right, so another big spot in this highlight
땡상 더럽네, 임마도.
tonight, and the opposition knows what's coming, but
와,
more often than not,
윌리엄,
the UFC they've been unable to
벤턴.
stop.
It's because since a
우와,
little boy,
쌍꺼풀
he spent his
잘못했나?
life on the wrestling mat. And even though you start to prepare
문신이
for
그랬어,
it,
그랬습니까?
you cannot match his ability to train.
와,
His
12경기에
ability to
12승이란다.
focus. The idea that once he gets a hold of you, it only
미쳤다.
ends with him in top position.
현재
It does not
20승이구나.
matter if he has to get a high crotch. It does not matter if
20승
he has to get a
무패가?
single leg or a double leg. The purpose
지금
is
제가
to get
현재
to the
5승
floor,
6패지
and he has
않습니까?
been trained his entire life to do just that.
Yeah, he put it well. He's
와,
got a
내가
lot
더한
of
놈인데,
throws
이거.
and takedowns and trips
와,
in his
문신
arsenal.
충분해.
And he'll try to put them to good use in this matchup.
이런 문신 괜찮네. 깔끔하네. 오, 이쁘구나. 색깔 막 안 넣고 이 단색으로 하니까 되게 괜찮네. 얼마나 잘했나? 좋은 데서 했는가 봐. 조금 이름이 있는 데서 했는 것 같습니다. 이단 게임 많이 걸리냐고요.
Well, pretty much every time out in the UFC, DC, this man has
이
put
다음
on a
게임.
striking clinic, and that is his methodology coming in here tonight.
생각을 안 해봤는데요.
And that's why we tune in, right? That's why we tune in. We tune in to see guys that are
아님 요즘 안
we tune in
바쁘십니까?
for the speed. We tune in for the knowledge of the striking game. The ability to set traps, the ability to find the jab, the ability to find the right hand, the right kick, the left kick, the knees, the elbows.
사실상
He
지금 현재
truly uses
모드가
every weapon that he has
가장
in his
쉬운
arsenal
모드입니다.
to
그래서
try
제가
and
이기고
finish
있는
his
겁니다.
opponents. You make one mistake, night's over. You
다음
cannot
게임 생각을 안
make
해봐서
mistakes against a
모르겠습니다.
guy that has the striking acumen of this guy right here.
And the jab is not as underutilized a weapon as it was in MMA, say 5 or 7 years ago, but he's got as good a jab as anyone in the business, and that is where all of his striking flows off
리치도 내가
of.
유리하고
See how it
다
goes for him in
유리하네.
this matchup
키만
tonight.
조금 나이가 22살이구나 제가. 지금 제가 랭킹 15이네요 지금. 헤드급 랭킹 15위 제가 현재. 그렇죠. 바쁘시죠. 야 20승 2패네. 라스베가스에서 훈련했네. 야 조제 알도 바닥 보고 있는 거 똑같네.
No losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, José Aldo
주니오르. 야,
And when the action begins,
원래 여기 음악이 쫙 흘러나와야 되는데, 아, 음악이 다
So Dan
해주는데,
Miragliotta shares the cage.
음악이, 아가씨도 못 봤는데. 자, 이번엔 좀 천천히 가보겠습니다. 어이, 새끼, 웃기 새끼.
All right, ready to go for
글러브
round
터치.
one, and it's
터치
hard
하다,
not to
임마.
harken back to his last appearance. A huge knockout victory for him that set up this particular showcase. Wow!
아, 여기 일어나. 일어나.
Real good too.
Back to the feet.
어,
Look at how fast.
내리시면 안 돼.
The only person I can do this to is maybe John. John, there's a weight difference. I don't know if you know jiu-jitsu much. You miss a lot of your classes.
와, 이 새끼 좀 하네. 뚝뚝이래.
Fighters back to their feet here.
이 새끼야.
Well, you saw the tail of the tape. He has a reach advantage and made good use of it there with that
맞게.
punch.
Another punch to the head. He's really turning every part of himself into those strikes.
손 밀었다.
Really timing his shots nicely. Good tempo, very accurate, finding.
왜 까부나?
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now. Oh, look at him jumping in to try to get the
That is
finish.
it.
까부기네.
That'll do it.
Wow!
Yeah, there's another
Wow,
one for the
shit.
highlight reel, and that's probably as good a knockout as he's had in the UFC. Just a perfect shot to end the
그렇죠.
fight. Crowd absolutely loving it.
몸하고
Flush land to close out
건강이
his opponent. I'm not
우선이죠.
even sure the other fighter saw it coming. So a big knockout for
마치고
him
나면 맥주 한잔
tonight
하시고
on the biggest of
의뢰해야
stages.
되죠.
Well, another highlight for the real DC as we look back at that scintillating knockout.
Yeah, but the whole fight, he was
The official
있다.
decision
빨리
is
빨리
in. We
갑시다.
said it inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
몸살이 가면서 하십시오.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Miragliotta has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute 36 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner
맞죠.
knockout, José
주제 알도 주니오르.
Well, he's smiling ear to ear, and why not after a knockout like that? I need to take it to the... It is a featherweight matchup between Jeremy Lil Heathen Stevens and José Aldo. A lot of fighters talk about that wrestling maintenance and how hard it is, right, over the course of a career to continue to drill those things. He talks a lot about that, and that's why he's continued to realize success here in the UFC.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record of 7 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, José Aldo Junior. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 28 wins, 20 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of San Diego, California, Jeremy Little Heathen Stevens. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne.
The veteran Yves Lavigne draws the assignment here.
You ready? You ready?
All right, right, so here he is, ready for round one. This man is all the rage, given what he did his last time out. It was a win by flush. Oh! 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 Oh, man, this ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as he gets.
The problem is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates this space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
And just like that, the fight is over.
It's over. It's over.
Yeah, we're just getting going, and now the fight's over, but excellent striking technique to land that shot and ultimately finish the fight here in the first. You've heard us say it before, but sometimes when you catch a guy cold before he's had a chance to get going in the fight, it can have a bigger effect. It certainly did here tonight. And there he is after a massive knockout here tonight. Near perfect execution and a seminal moment for him here in the octagon tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 50 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout, José Aldo Jr.
Well, we congratulate him on a huge knockout here tonight. He'll probably keep that smile while he's sleeping. All right, coming up next, a UFC featherweight division fight.
Of Zabit Nagomedov.
And according to his chief corner, Mark Henry, no one in the game trains harder. Zabit Nagomedov looking to move further into contention here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record of 8 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds, fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, José Aldo Jr. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 19 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds, fighting out of the Republic of Dagestan, Russia, Zabit Nagomedov. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Leving.
The veteran Yves Leving draws the assignment here.
You ready?
All right, so here we go, round one. The king of Rio, José Aldo, taking on Zabit Nagomedov. You saw the size discrepancy on the tail of the tape. José giving up half a foot at least in height.
José Aldo is one of those fighters, though, that because of his explosiveness and because of his ability, the height does not matter as much as it may in some other fights. How does he approach the taller Zabit?
Continues to mix it up. Oh, look at him land another jab there. He's certainly using that weapon effectively here tonight.
The most effective weapon in all of boxing, in all of combat sports, is a jab. This young man has a knowledge of using it like no one else. Big punch lands. Oh! Wow!
Oh! Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the gentleman.
46 total strikes and counting have now landed for the king of Rio, José Aldo.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks. Another leg kick lands.
Oh, combination lands. You want to talk about putting strikes together. Beautiful execution.
And every one of them are landing. He's overwhelming him with different attacks.
Oh, and he lands another leg kick there. He's already landed several in this round, and the damage. Really timing his shots nicely. Good tempo. And that's going to do it.
He got him. What a fight.
Well, it's not every day in the UFC that you see a fight ended due to a leg kick, but that one was absolutely devastating. He took away that lead leg of his opponent, who became a one-legged fighter, and then it became just a matter of time. So somewhat anticlimactic here tonight, but not for the winner, as he gets one of the bigger TKO wins of his UFC career. So a seminal moment for him here tonight as he gets the win by TKO. That is one they'll be talking about for quite some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Lavigne has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 32 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO, José Aldo Jr.
Well, what a win for that young man tonight by TKO. And if the judges were looking at their phones, it's okay. We don't need the...
Man, it's crazy. Seems like just yesterday you staring up at the posters all wide-eyed. You've been through a lot. Hell, I put you through a lot. But it was all for one reason, to get you here. Your first UFC championship. I just want to say, no matter what happens out there, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of the fighter you've become. Yeah, don't get me wrong though. If you lose, I'm gonna have to bust you up in the gym next week. I already made space on the wall for a new picture, and you know how much I hate redecorating, right? So let's go get that belt, champ.
Well, what a feel-good story for this young featherweight. He has worked so hard to set up this championship opportunity. He puts it all on the line here tonight. The long win streak, all the dues paid, all the hard work. The hay is in the barn. Now he is 25 minutes or fewer away from being belted with the UFC featherweight gold. First UFC title fight. We'll see if he can make the most of it. Well, how about the pop as the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC featherweight champion works his way to the octagon here tonight. Yet another title defense is what's in front of him. He is healthy. He is ready to prove that all the featherweights below him are just that, below him for a reason. He believes he is the champion for a reason. He believes he should be mentioned with the all-time greats. And that is what is at stake for him here tonight. Another title defense, another chance to prove that he is one of the greatest 145-pound fighters this octagon has ever hosted. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Aldo is 2 years his senior. The rest is nearly identical. All right, now for the particulars, he is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Yves Lavigne. And now, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Featherweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer, holding a professional record of 9 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, introducing the challenger, José Aldo Jr. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 26 wins, 1 loss. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Alexander
UFC belt on the line, guys. Protect yourself at all time. Obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now. Go back to your corner. You ready?
All right, here we go with round one. No denying the momentum that this young man brings to the table here tonight. He has won his last 3 fights, and if he wins a full run here tonight, he could just be staring at his first UFC title fight. If not, it might be a title eliminator. Bottom line, you win a 4th straight fight here, you are getting a high-profile pay-per-view slot here in the UFC. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the judge.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Effective strike. Whoa! That one appeared to stun him. Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way. The referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip.
Unbelievable! Oh! And there comes the stoppage. I should say so. A tremendous kick to end that fight tonight. Caught his opponent flush, full force, full extension, and he had no chance to stay in this fight. Fight was over as soon as that kick made flush contact. Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 31 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, José.
I don't believe it. We have a new UFC featherweight champion. You didn't necessarily see this coming a mile away, but you thought maybe he could get it done, and man, did he ever tonight.
You knew that he was tough, but you knew how good our champion was going into the fight. But tonight, he believed, man. He believed that he had the skill to get the job done, and he did exactly that. Congratulations to the new UFC champion.